It was a fiery day at the Capitol long before there were any plans for a filibuster. On the other side of the chamber, for the first time in 8 years, House lawmakers took up a bathroom bill. SB 8 would require people to use restrooms that align with their gender assigned at birth. CBS Austin's Andrew Freeman is live outside the Capitol tonight with more on this heated testimony. Andrew.
Adela, that's right. Public testimony went for hours and drew lots of intense emotion, including one fiery exchange, which even led to one person being removed.
I am here representing myself today as a transgender woman, a wife, a fellow Texan, and most importantly, a human being.
For hours Friday, the House Committee on State Affairs heard from countless Texans like Jerica Van Slyder about Senate Bill 8.
It's plain to see that I'm a human being, but I would argue the fact that we're here discussing this bill today proves some of you don't get that.
It would require people to use restrooms and locker rooms that align with their gender at birth, not their gender identity, when in public and charter schools and government-owned buildings.
For a state that is so loud on how pro-small government it is blatantly hypocritical to continue pushing for bills that rely on the invasion of a Texan's personal privacy.
SB 8 passed for a third time in the Texas Senate earlier this week.
SB 8 is a monstrously cruel, discriminatory bill designed to erase trans people from daily public life and chip away at the rights of all women.
Mary Elizabeth Castle with Texas Values says women's rights is exactly what this bill is about.
Why do we need this bill? Because women deserve to have their private spaces protected by law, just like it has been for several years.
At times, testimony got heated, even devolving to personal attacks.
Don't force me to accept it. Don't force other people to accept it, and definitely don't expect women to allow men into their spaces just because they put on a ton of makeup to be less ugly.
Those tensions even led to an outburst.
Oh, shut the up. I didn't you.
Afterwards, the Texas Tribune reports Speaker C.J. Grisham was ultimately removed from the hearing.
The chair advises our guests that the rules of the House are strictly prohibit demonstrations or outbursts from visitors in the audience.
Simon Shepard came all the way from DFW and calls SB 8 a scapegoat issue.
Instead of focusing on how to make Texas a better place for everyone, we've jumped on a bandwagon of continuous oppression of a group that makes up roughly 1% of the state's population.
After hearing testimony, the committee hasn't voted on the bill yet, but it's important to note this bill is an identical copy of a House version of the bill that already has overwhelming support. Reporting live in Austin, Andrew Freeman, CBS Austin News.